Oh, baby, I was doing this all wrong.
Just gonna look expensive.
Ooh.
Let that cheek reveal herself.
Reveal thyself. I've been watching Backseat Beauties, and ain't no lesson that look like this. I just emptied my basket of and
Looks gorgeous. Gabrielle Union has been stealing scenes and breaking barriers for over 2 decades, with iconic roles in Bring It On, Being Mary Jane, and The Inspection, among countless others. But this multifaceted powerhouse isn't just an actor. She's a producer, author, entrepreneur, and advocate whose influence extends far beyond the screen. Today, Gabrielle is bringing her A game to Backseat Beauties, and I'm schooling her in the art of the smoky eye while we serve looks, laughs, and life lessons, all from the backseat of a new Ford Explorer. So let's go.
hey. Hi. How are you, babe?
Oh, I'm good. Welcome to Backseat Beauties.
Thank you for having me.
I am so glad you're here. Buckle up.
Oh, look, we already have our goodies all down there.
Oh, yes, honey. Oh, she's ready for the lesson. Oh, well, Gab, what do you want to learn today?
I think I want to learn how to do like a smoky eye, but like with browns, like a smoky eye that can go from day to night. You know, sometimes like smoky eyes can just look too much for day, like too much, girl.
No.
So it's like
Rein it
something
in.
that can kind of go from day to night.
Yeah. For you.
Oh, like magic.
We're gonna take the Fenty eyeshadow stick. This one's called In Big Truffle.
In Big Truffle.
In Big Truffle.
Okay.
Hey girl. So what I want you to do is I'm gonna give you a little makeup lesson first. You're gonna swivel that up.
Okay.
And you're gonna go right in the center and do short strokes.
And this is why I don't do my makeup in traffic.
I like to go short strokes and you go up towards the ball of your lid. And so after you do that,
Short strokes up towards the ball.
lay it down as much as you want.
Okay.
I think we tote the line between day and night. So you could really lay it down, but go up to the crease right here in the middle. The middle will be the highest point. Oh yes.
Up
Oh
here?
yes. Oh yes. Oh, that's beautiful. So now you're gonna take your fluffy brush and we're gonna just
Windshield wiper
swoop
it?
Windshield wiper. Yes. There you go. Here's the thing. This is gonna give you the bones for the rest of the look, right? So you could lay this down. And one thing I like about these Fenty Cream Shadow Sticks is they last. They stay on. So I'll give you that now. You got it. You
Okay.
got it laid, honey.
Okay. And then
You in truffle, honey.
You in trouble?
You in truffle, honey.
Okay.
I'm slow.
Bad week to give up caffeine.
You gave up caffeine?
Yeah, inflammation, child.
Oh my God. One thing I like to do when I'm creating a smoky eye is give the different layers of depth because you don't have to go so dark because when you get photographed or even just taking a selfie of yourself, you're gonna have those layers and it's just gonna look expensive.
Ooh,
She's gonna look expensive and luxurious.
so the layers equal looks.
Exactly. So who is your beauty icon and why?
Ooh, I have a few. Diane Carroll, I would say for obvious reasons. She's an acting icon. She's a fashion icon. She's an activist icon. And
Yes.
she's just a badass.
Yes.
R.I.P. God rest her soul. And Eugenia Washington.
Oh, heaven. Oh my God. So good.
I could look at her all day and watch her videos. Also talk that girl.
Well, so now you're gonna grab your Charlotte Tilbury.
Okay.
There's a palette in there. One tip that I like to do is I push the brush into the top.
To take off that extra.
And so you wanna start in the middle of your eye. I gave Kavya this tip.
You just did? That child will not take a tip from me. She's like, you're not a trained professional. what do you know, mommy? You gave her a tip and she immediately applied it. I'm like, oh, what is that like?
She was a very good student.
To you?
She's like, mommy, I already know that. I'm like, girl, you are 6.
That is hilarious. So you want to go right over the lid space. Oh, you're doing great, Gab. This is wonderful. But you want to get the levels of the cocoa on that, like, that lower lid space. So, like, for instance, right here.
Oh, right there. Okay.
But not into the crease, because we're going to go the light cocoa for the crease. So that upper right color. What inspired you to create a collection of hair products, Flawless by Gabrielle Union, with hairstylist Larry Sims?
Well, anytime you have an opportunity to bring someone else along on the journey, I'm gonna do it. And aside from Larry is one of my best friends.
Love Larry.
He deserves it. He deserves to be a part of whatever hair journey I'm on because he is my hair journey. And we work together, you know, when we're doing like campaigns and we're doing, you know, just red carpets, but also in the hair and makeup trailer. And we wanted to create a line, like we're both from the Midwest. Neither of us came from wealth or anything like that. And we wanted to create a whole line of products that actually work, whose ingredients aren't bad for you or the earth.
Yes.
And that they're accessible, that you can actually find, you know what I mean, when you go to the store.
Yeah.
So that's what we did. But part of that is I work on so many projects that are Black centered, right? And Black centered projects most often don't have a big budget. So usually when you're in the hair and makeup trailer, production will be like, what are your favorite products? We'll provide those products for you because you have to use them every single day. And they don't want you to have to use your own stuff. The thing is, if your products are too expensive, they're like, sorry, girl.
You're eating up the budget.
Yeah, so I wanted to create a line where they had as many we had as many products that we would need to work daily and nothing is over $10. So if you're at work in a hair and makeup trailer, if you're home, like, that you can afford it. My own family could afford these products. Yeah. And so that's what we did. And that's why we did it.
And I've seen you guys use the products and the products like hold up. They hold up on the red carpet. It can hold up on a red carpet. It's gonna hold up for everyday life and humidity and the streets, you know?
Oh yeah, if you create out of love, you keep it in love.
Show the people the palette. So, do we wanna stay in this like matte cocoa vibe or do we wanna add a little shine?
Let's add a little shine.
Oh, okay.
Let's add a little shine.
All right. Now, I want you to go right in here, take a little dab of that, and take a little dab of the middle one, and then press it. And then, I'm gonna show you right here. We're gonna go right in the center.
Oh, baby, I was doing this all wrong. I'm not even gonna tell you what I did. It was just wrong. Just know it was wrong, and I was wrong when I said it with my chest.
Kavya is watching, and
she was like, I told you it was wrong.
She's not gonna let you get away with it. What is one beauty lesson you'd like to pass down to your children?
That you don't have all the answers.
That you can be wrong.
That you can be wrong, and it's okay. And it's like makeup is about expression, and sometimes I don't always express myself in the best ways, and there's always sometimes better ways of expressing myself.
Yeah.
And if I humble myself and I listen, and I'm open to learning new things and new methodology, you know, maybe I too could look like a clown. Yeah, but it's okay to listen and learn. And as you travel around the world, different people from different parts of the world do things differently. And
gorgeous.
And you can learn a little something.
Oh my goodness.
Like I did just now. After I shamed her this morning for not listening to me. Because she's probably like, girl, you don't know what you're doing.
She's like,
I've been watching Backseat Beauties and ain't no lesson that look like this.
Okay. Oh my God, I love it. Oh, that looks so gorgeous. Okay, so now we're done with shadow. There is a Chanel mascara in there. What I want you to do is just do a little swipe top and bottom. I know Dwayne likes to luxuriate during his skincare routine, but be honest, is he raiding your stash or are you secretly borrowing from his?
Neither, because he has a very specific skincare routine for his skin challenges. He is acne prone, or was. Now that he's got a routine, the child has flawless skin. But yeah, he has different skincare needs. So
he doesn't have the same
Say less.
just, that mama does. But yeah, but we're both in there on our each on our sides, enjoying our skincare routine.
I'll say that if I find something good, my husband will swipe it.
Really?
He will swipe it. When products come in, he goes in there first and he will bloop, bloop, bloop. He gets his look and then he's like, oh, something came for you.
You're like, it came for me when? Because it's half gone. What happened? What happened?
Where'd the rest of it go?
Yeah.
I specifically requested 7 products.
Yeah,
There's
no.
only 3 here.
No. When we get like new foods that like people, whatever they send, now that I'll be like, did a box of cookies, like Partey cookies come? And he's like, Partey. I'm like, yeah, and then cut to, I go on his side and Snacky Doo over there has killed my box.
Oh no, Snacky Doo. Oh, that's
Snacky Doo.
so good. All right, so now you're gonna get the Tom Ford Contour and Highlight. Yes.
Okay.
Why I love this product is because they came out with several, because it used to be just one shade that was kind of the universal shade. They came out with a lot of different cocoa colors, which I love now. So this is shade number 2. So what I want you to do is I want you to press into there, and it's a cream contour. So take a look right forward, and you're just gonna sort of melt it into the cheek. And if you feel like you might lose control by swiping, pat. You wanna just pat right here. Take a look. And you can layer and go as snatched as you want to, because one thing I know, Gab, is when you're doing your makeup, you like a snatched cheek. There you go, honey. You go get them. Oh, and then on the other side, you have your highlighter. So you can highlight right above here.
This is gonna come with me when I leave this car.
Oh, you're getting all of this. It's yours. Kavia's gonna be like, mommy.
Okay. Like, is it?
Yeah. Yep.
Ooh, I see it now.
Yes. And now let that cheek reveal herself.
Reveal thyself.
All right, you said that Kavia is a makeup girl and does eyes better than you. What has she taught you about beauty?
Oh, that if it works for you, then that's all that matters. Maybe this morning I said that maybe Vincent could teach you, how to do your blush so it doesn't look like a clown. And like, she had it right under her eye. And I'm like, it looks like a bruise. And she was like, to you. And I was like, well, I think to everybody. And she was like, no, like, this is how I like it. I was like, okay, girl.
She really.
And then Vincent came in and was like, I can show you how to, another way to do it. But at the end of the day, it's your face. If you like it, I love it. Unless you're my child.
And then we're going to have some opinions. We're going to have a talk.
We might have some opinions.
Seconding. Good.
Seconding.
Good. Get that jawline. So what I want you to do is I'm going to teach you how to contour the jawline. Okay. You want to tap in there. And I like to go straight on with the brush and you just stamp it.
Oh, so it's a stamp.
So you want to stamp the jawline. And then once you deposit the product, then you blend.
When I tell you, I've just been drawing like lines on my face and then
you put those cheeks behind bars.
My cheeks, my jawline, my nose.
She was in the clink, honey. Looking back at your journey, what's one career risk that felt like walking into the fire but ended up lighting your path?
All the jobs I didn't get. There's so many. There's so many daily, But for every job that I didn't get, for every door that remained closed, windows flew open, whole new houses popped up. So like, as much as I was like, oh, that job could have changed my life, not getting it changed my life because it freed me up for what was really meant for me and, changed my course of action. But the big one was this movie. It was a bank robbing cheerleading movie. And that was the movie everyone wanted. And there were like 12 roles. And not a one could be a person of color. Oh, not a one.
They said, oh no.
And then I was really bummed I didn't get that. Like all the girls who were up for Bring It On were also up for that movie, and we didn't get it.
No one got it.
No. But by not getting that movie, what's it called? I don't know. Nobody even talks about that movie. Yeah. We got Bring It On. It freed us to get Bring It On, and that changed my life.
Oh my God. Amazing. Yeah. I'm gonna give you your blush.
Okay.
And actually, I kind of already gave you this lesson. I gave Kavya this
You
lesson.
gave me this lesson.
So now you're gonna apply this lesson.
Okay, so smile big.
Smile big, but don't bring it too far forward. You wanna bring it to the end of the eye, and you wanna do one dot, boop, right there.
Okay.
End of the eye, right there. Hit it, and match the other side. And
Okay.
so now you're gonna take that same brush
This just one dot?
for now.
Oh,
For
I
now,
was
we're gonna
like,
build
I've
out.
been butchering this. Okay.
So now I like to warm it up and start by patting, and then we bring it back. You know what? You might only be using one drop.
Let me tell you how many drops I did. I'm like,
faucet
if
is
one's
open.
good, if one's good, how about 6? Okay, whatever TikTok tutorial I'm referencing about the 6 dots,
She
too
believes
much.
in blush. She believes in blush.
Like a lot. And so then I believed, because what do I know? But now perhaps
Looks good.
I just needed one dot.
She only needed one
Not
dot.
6. I was doing a 6, like inverted pyramid of dots.
Damn.
And you know what, like you do it and like you're like, I think it looks good, right? And then these other people see it and they're like, oh, okay, it's a blush day. And I don't know if that's the response I wanted.
That's why Kavya is doing the blush like that. Now I put the pieces together.
It all comes back to me.
You recently hinted at a Bring It On sequel. If it dropped tomorrow, what would ISIS be chanting in 2025?
In 2025, these tariffs, why is the price of eggs like the same as my rent? You know, like she would be lamenting at the state of the union of the republic is like she'd be in the streets.
She'd be in the street.
She'd be in the streets. Irate.
Damn.
I mean, that's provided things worked out well for her. We did, you know, it's been a minute. Life could be lifing for ISIS.
It could be.
ISIS could have, you know, sciatica from all those years of cheering. She could have arthritic knees and toes. Like, I don't know. But she would be an advocate for sure.
I like this.
Because, you know, like the thing about cheer is that it is a very inclusive sport. And there's all different kinds of folks, all different kinds of kids who love cheer. And I think we have a large group of LGBTQIA kids and adults who participate in cheer. And so ISIS would be at the forefront, just like, you know, the woman that created her, in making sure that everyone feels welcome and that there's a home. You know what I mean? And that no one's gonna get put out of this home, that we're all gonna be like, not just living, but thriving. And yeah, that's what I think.
So good. I love that. Okay, now I'm gonna
With
have
one drop, child.
one drop. How dare she? 6 drops. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you apply your concealer. So everything is about melting into the other thing, right? For me, it's using slightly less product, but putting it in places that we can layer and let, as your skin warms up and your natural oils start to sort of mix with it, it just opens up, it blooms.
Okay.
So we're gonna take these 2 e.l.f. Here's something that I learned a long time ago when I started doing makeup. It's stuck in my brain. Oprah infamously went on her show and she like revealed to the world that she uses more than one foundation stick.
Yeah.
And everybody's minds were blown. So I never just use one color on my clients because there's so many colors on your face, depending on how the sun hits you. So I'm mixing 2 concealers because of the undertones.
Okay.
So show the people the concealers. So these are the e.l.f. concealers. Take this little brush and we're gonna do 1 dot of each color under each eye.
Okay.
So right here.
Okay.
1 and 2, and then get that other one on. And you're gonna go right in the center of that color. And that's
Oh,
gonna
in the
be
center of the color.
in the center of that first dot. She got it. You got it. Ride the wave, honey.
Okay.
And now,
And this is the only place I'm supposed to put this?
for now, I'm gonna roll this and bring it up over here so it brightens. And then with whatever's left, I'm gonna go right here on the outside of the eye. And then you could use your fingers if you want to, and you can go right up here. And you see how that gives you that extra little snatch? It gives you that little feline snatch. And I like to go and keep referencing this because if you want to, you can take any excess and go right here, because if you put the excess concealer right down here, it's gonna bring out that snatch that you did right there. There she goes. All right,
Okay,
I'll let you do
so-
the other side.
The first one is just
Stamp, so stamp it, there we go. Yeah. And then you're gonna go right on the outside, and then you're just gonna use your finger. And you're gonna get in there, yeah. I like to always use either my pinky finger or my ring finger because it applies the least amount of pressure. Your style is always on point. How do you decide when to take a risk on the red carpet?
It depends on the event. It depends on if it's my event. It's easier to take a risk on somebody else's event. Most people think everything I wear is risky or inappropriate or whatever. But thinking like my child, like if I like it, you should love it. For me. You may not love it for yourself, but who gives a shit? It's me. It's my body. It's how I want to present myself. And if I want to wear a see-through dress at 52, guess who's gonna do it? Guess who's gonna do it? But yeah, like, I don't know, life's a risk. So wear what you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Enjoy yourself.
I know people are gonna have something to say. But when you don't care, there's a point, like, I think for me, it was somewhere around in my 40s, early 40s. I have my basket of, like, when your whole life, you carry a big, big basket of, and you care about, like, what everyone says, and you will, like, you know, change your life, you know, where your kids go to school, where you live, what you put on your body, how you smell, like, all of it is dictated by other people. And then you hit 40 and you're like, oh, I don't care. Because people will henpeck you to death, and you, turns out at the end of the day, when you're, you know, alone, a lot of times, like, your family's not there. Those friends that had so much to say, or strangers on the internet, they're not there changing your diapers or reading to you or reminding you who your family is. So why do you give a about what they have to say when at the end of the day, it literally doesn't matter? I just emptied my basket of and I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Throw that basket out, honey. Roll the
Throw
window
it
down,
out.
girl. Goodbye.
Hi. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? Who cares?
Yes. Oh my God, I love it. Now we are going to powder you.
Okay.
We're gonna set this masterpiece.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate this for you. Hold on. So this is one of my favorite loose powders. What you do is you close it, you tap it, voila, show the people.
Voila.
You can do 2 taps, you can do 3 taps, whatever feels right for you. Then you wanna push the powder into your brush.
Okay.
And then chin down and look forward. You always wanna press it first. So get out of the habit of swiping with your makeup. Pressing is where it's at. Because you're gonna deposit a lot of powder, but that's okay, because we're trying to get rid of shine right now, and we're trying to set things. So you wanna go in
So
your
is this
T-zone.
the bake or no?
No, baking, we would do even more powder.
Okay.
But this is just laying it down, so it's setting everything. You see what that is? She's good. She does it.
There is no filter on this camera, let me just say.
There isn't. And that camera is clean as a whistle.
Clean. I mean, look, child.
Get into her.
Okay, so let me do the.
Do the tap tap.
Okay, so this.
Okay. Oh, things are going south.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Okay,
So you had it like this.
we did it like
Then
that. You tap, tap. Yeah, open her up. There we go. And now show the people the result.
Just enough.
Just enough. So you
Is this what I use at home? No. I have been overdoing it across the board. Okay, so I'm gonna press,
press,
press.
and then just press under your eye. I know so many people that they feel like powder ages them, and I feel like powder, if you got the right powder, this powder, and the reason why I like it is it has like a little bit of a shine to it, and so it makes the skin look like skin. It's not like too talky.
Powder is your friend.
Powder is your friend. You've said one reason you created Proudly was that Kavia's diaper didn't hold up during her first red carpet appearance. What other parenting pitfalls caught you off guard?
There's so many. Well, okay, so when, you know, if you're like a Google MD kind of like, you're like, I'm dying. Like I've Googled my symptoms, I'm dying.
Yeah.
So yeah, one of the things I think I learned as Kav was growing, that I had a lot to learn and I needed to lean heavily into my village and into my community. And they showed up. They were ready to be tapped in. They were like, we were waiting. I'm pretty articulate about being clueless about things and that I am open for, you know, tips, quotes, quibbles, like, please help me because this is my child. Like, help me help her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Help me be better.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you to the village.
Yes.
So now we're gonna take our setting spray. That's our Clinique setting spray. And we're gonna just mist your skin and we're gonna melt that powder into your skin.
Now, how much?
2, 1, and 1.
Just 2? I've just across the board, everything.
Oh, yes, honey. Oh, yes.
Oh, I'd still be squirting. I would still be squirting right now.
Look at that gloss. Oh my
love it.
gosh. Gloss by Gabrielle Union.
By Gabrielle Union.
This is a line that was created specifically by a fabulous makeup artist, Sheikah Daily. So there's 2 colors in there and I want you to, I love Sheikah.
Yeah, she's a good time. Yes.
Yeah. So what I want you to do is I want you to put that on. I love how buttery these lipsticks are. And after you're done, there's a lip balm in there.
Okay.
Has hitting 50 changed the way you see beauty or how you define it?
I think when I was younger, like when I'm, you know, different stages of life, 20, 30, 40, you kind of look at 50 like, dun, dun, dun. Like, I'm going to wake up and be Quasimodo.
Yeah.
But no, like,
No.
hot. If you thought the pressure was letting up, no.
No.
No, it's
That
not.
basket.
The basket of is empty. Like, the pressure is still on. No, I realize that women can be their own version of beautiful at every age. I'm just getting better. It's different. It's going to look different, but still good.
Yeah.
Still good. Like, you know, like being able to walk into a room and not feel invisible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to turn every head,
Yeah.
but a couple. You know what I mean?
You be turning them heads, honey.
Listen, men, women,
Hey.
clock it.
Oh my
T.
goodness.
But like, and it can be your own version. I make sure that I only work with people I trust, I like, who have high character, who have integrity, and are artists. And if you've come in with a vision, because you guys always ask, what is she wearing? What's the vibe? What's the vibe? Who is she today? Like, what are we feeling? And then I just let y'all rock. But and a lot of times when people get bad comments, as talent, we don't take it on the chin. It was like, I told him to do that. No, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times, because I'll be like, so when you were working on so-and-so, like, what was the motivation?
Tell me about it.
Tell me about it, because that was a strong choice.
That was a lot of looks.
That was a lot of looks.
That was a lot of
And they
looks.
were like, that's what they came up with. That's what they wanted. And they stay in their, you know, this lane that was established in 1986. And it's like, time has moved on.
Yeah.
And there's new ways of doing things. And you don't have to stick with one thing because you got some compliments that day. You know, don't be afraid of showing the other colors and layers that exist within you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't need to make anyone else compromise their vision for like something that I'm hung up on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, Gab, you're all done.
Oh my gosh, I look great. Thank you for getting me together.
Well, it wasn't hard because you are gorgeous, but
Well, I wasn't gonna fight it. Sometimes you gotta just admit you got it painfully wrong.
well, thanks for coming on Backseat Beauties. Bye.